free throw drops for James. Turner's checked in for San Diego. On the
offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Carter, the pass to three. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
Personal foul.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the great chance. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Here's the captain, and it's Detroit's ball. They're on an 18-4 run right now. James, left side. To the middle. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Turner. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Clearly a foul.
Doris, we're in the world now of super agencies, which consolidate player representation. What do you think?
Kev, I think obviously it gives some more power to the players because of the bargaining leverage. But for player movement, does it give more power to the big market teams? We're going to have to watch this unfold.
That's good from Turner. So he picks up just one from the line that time. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 20-5 run here. Here's the captain, Turner covering. To the left wing. Washington, that's for two. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
San Diego has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here is Summers. He's covered by Washington. Oh, Turner in position. Shot clock at 5. Rose passes to Turner. 20 feet out. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Pass to the captain. Back to James. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Smooth checked in for the captain. Washington with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Just 5 on the clock. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Turner with it. Here's Threet. Schmidt. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Schmidt. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Smooth passes to James. From deep Washington. It's hauled in by San Diego. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
San Diego moving the ball around. Freed the pass to Summers. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Personal foul, 5th team foul. Shooting for San Diego, Summers at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And so often we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
Now here's Johnson. Outside, James. Another shot, and he lays it up and in.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's Threet. James covering.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the final quarter. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for San Diego. Threet. 1 shot.
And that one misses. Detroit's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Pass to Smooth. Johnson outside. Here's Smooth. He lobs it up. Intercepted. Outside Turner. Hands it from downtown.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
1:29 left here in the 4th quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Detroit.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
A 2-game season series, they win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Q.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Carter outside. Pass to Summers. San Diego with another miss. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Now, Washington. And And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Q.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And we're getting close to the end of the regular season. Let's take a peek at how the Rookie of the Year race looks. There were a few bright spots during the season for him, but overall, just not enough to bring him up towards the top.
And I wouldn't say he's the cream of the crop in this rookie class, but it's been impressive watching him find his footing.
Yeah, you talk about cream. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being the cake either now. I mean, he's had a very good year. He really gave that team an injection of energy and excitement that would not have been there otherwise.
And now Virginia Beach's starting group. We've got Jackson, and it's the doctor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Toronto, well, both of these teams are known for their scoring, Clark.
For sure. And we could actually just unplug the shot clock. Come on now. There's not going to be anywhere close to a shot clock violation in this one. This one's going to be entertaining and fun for all of us.
To the paint. Here's baddest one. Comes up empty down low. And Virginia Beach with possession. Here's Murphy. And the layup is good off the glass.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Pass to Money. Oh, he picked him clean. In transition, here they come. And they're running. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Toronto shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Virginia Beach.
Well, their performance wasn't pretty to watch, but in the end, all that matters is what's on the scoreboard, so they'll take that win.
You know, you're exactly right. Sometimes those kinds of wins are more satisfying than blowouts.
You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Got a piece of it. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Money. Knocks down the long J.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Jackson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Tries it from 19. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Money's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Malone. 8 points in his last time out. Here's Leaf. The shot's good.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. 5th best, Toronto.
Well, a hot streak like this breeds confidence, a virtuous cycle. You see shots going down, you take that next one with extreme confidence.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Andrews. Rebounded by the Doctor. For Virginia Beach, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And it's Jackson on the take. Off with the layup. And so here is Toronto.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Baddest one, no good. Virginia Beach has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Murphy finds Jackson. Here's Malone. Pass to Murphy. They set a pick from deep. Rebound Toronto.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Here's Leaf. Last game out, he had 44. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
If this is a team looking to do damage from deep, they are 3rd in outside shooting in a squad that you need to take seriously from beyond the arc.
And we've talked about the beautiful game before. When you think of that term, great ball movement, team chemistry, they both come to mind. And these guys exemplify both to a T with how many assists they rack up. To the inside. Baddest one. And that one drops. Baddest one's got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's the doctor. Still no points. To the left wing. Stolen. Here's baddest one. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Virginia Beach with the ball. Toronto making their last shot.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Toronto leading by 3. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Well, Clark, more or less in the home stretch here. How does it feel to have the year winding down?
Well, on many levels, it feels good. I mean, you know, the postseason is upon us, and that'll ramp things right back up. The season may be ending, but the excitement is just about to start again.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Andrews. Here's baddest one. Rebounded by Leaf. For Virginia Beach, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Inside. Here's the doctor. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Pass to baddest one. High arcing shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. Shoot 2.
And he makes a first. And Virginia Beach making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Pass to Doctor. He goes up again. Second chance effort. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Toronto leading by 3. Here's baddest one. No good on the triple.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's D. Pass to Malone. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Money, defended by Jackson. Here's baddest one. And a miss there on the triple.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well. Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Trading the lead back and forth, Neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to review the game plan.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Rams checked in for Toronto. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
Here's Higgins. Pass to D. Fires from deep. On target from range. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
And he's going for the oop here. Here's Higgins. Fires for 3. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Now here's Graham. Defense is right there. Pass to Battiswan. Takes a 3. Counted. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Here's D. Graham covering. There's a minute 47 left in the opening quarter. Here's Malone. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
That's tipped. Pass to Battiswan. 6 to shoot. And again, Toronto with a triple. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Here's Higgins. No points yet. Here's Leaf. The 3 is up. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Battiswan. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's D. And he drops in the layup off the glass. D's got 5 now.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Back to Graham. Shoots. Rebounded by Virginia Beach. Leaf passes to D. Here's Malone. With 4 on the clock. Can't get the layup. So it's a tie game as we end the first. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Well, Virginia Beach shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Here's D. Pass to Malone. Driving in. Yep, that one goes. Malone's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And for Virginia Beach. And it's D in at the point. Outside Hart. Let's go with a three. Rebounded by Virginia Beach. Malone's got 4 rebounds now. Here's D. Here's Leaf. Outside Murphy. The 3 ball. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Pass to Hart. From the high post. Deflected. Here's D. He's got 5. Here's Malone. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Jacks up a 3. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Shot's good by Hart.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Malone. He's got 6. Here's D. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The 2K leaderboard featuring the best shooting team since the break.
This is a hot offense. Recently, they've had no issues getting the ball in the hoop.
Toronto trails by 5. Here's Battistone. He's got 17. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's D. And the layup is good. And now it's a 7-point Virginia Beach lead.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Virginia Beach has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Lets it go from deep. And Murphy with the 3. Murphy's got 11 points.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Here's Andrews.
Virginia Beach foul call. Number 43. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Battistone. His last outing, he had 18 points. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Battistone's got 19 points. Leaf passes to the doctor. Here's Malone. Pass to Murphy. Tipped away. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Hart. Out to the right wing. Here's Battistone. No good from outside.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
From 9 feet. Murphy's shot is good. Murphy's got 8 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Battistone. The putback. That one doesn't drop. And Virginia Beach with possession. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's D. 9 points in the game. Left side Murphy. 5 on the clock. Misses the jumper from the wing. Toronto trails by 10. Here's the three. Murphy pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Virginia Beach shooting their first free throws of the night.
Line for two.
And the first one at the line is good. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
And he can't hit the second. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Virginia Beach shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
First free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Count it. Here's Leaf doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Hart against Murphy. Shoots over Hart, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Murphy's got 15 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Battiswan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take two free throws.
Personal foul, second.
And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
That one's no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Now here's Hart. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. They're running. Here's Leaf. No luck on that one. Hart with the defensive effort. Out to the wing. The baseline, Jay. Rebounded by Virginia Beach. Malone's got 8 rebounds in the game.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Battiswan. 20 points for him. Outside Hart. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Hart's got 6 points.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And there's the screen. Here's Murphy. Three-pointer, no good.
and you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Battiswan. Here's Andrews. And here they come by himself. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Here's D. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Here's Leaf. He drops it from range. Leafs got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Here's Hart. Rebounded by Virginia Beach. And there's 1:45 left in the first half. Here's Leaf. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. 11 points in the game.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Can they get it? Rebounded by the Doctor. The Doctor's got 7 rebounds in the game. Top of the key. Murphy's shot is off. Toronto trails by 18. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Hart. To the middle. It's stolen away. Here's Leaf. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Virginia Beach.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it. In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. He gets it in there.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the last.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Third personal foul, third team foul.
Virginia Beach shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Toronto making a switch here. Both free throws good from Murphy. With 1 on the clock. And he can't get that one. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game, it's Virginia Beach opening up a huge gap. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
taking a look here now at Virginia Beach. They've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part, the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for Toronto.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense. Can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack or this thing is over.
Man, you know they're getting an earful right now in that locker room. We'll see who's listening.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's Jackson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's the doctor. And he hits it from 9 feet.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Toronto shooting just 37% in the game. And for Virginia Beach, we've got Jackson, and it's Malone in at the 4.
Number 55. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Baddest-One. Pure from three-point range. Baddest-One's got 23.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Leaf. Pass to Doctor. Jackson outside. 6 on the shot clock. They set the screen. Pulls it from 20, and down it goes. 2 points. Here's Baddest-One. Second half getting started. About a minute played. This one for 3. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Outside Murphy. Back to Jackson. Pass to Doctor. 4 on the clock. Here's Leaf. Rebound Toronto. After this game, they can look forward to Philadelphia, where they'll match up against the 76ers. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Here's Andrews. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Off target at the rim. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. It's an 18-point lead. Pass to Malone. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in. Malone's got 8.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And since the All-Star break concluded, here's a view of which teams are leading the league in second chance points.
This team knows how to get it done on the offensive glass. And ever since the break, they've been putting in work and collecting a nice pile of second chance buckets.
Toronto trails by 20. Pass to Money. Here's Baddest-One. Covered by Murphy. Hits the trifecta. Baddest-One's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Leaf. Out left to the wing. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Kicks it out to Jackson. Sends it home from three-point land. Jackson's got his second basket on the night.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Here's Andrews. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Virginia Beach leading by 20. Pass to Jackson. Here's Leaf. 15 points in the game. Murphy's shot is good.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Baddest one with the bucket.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Now here's Murphy. He's got 19. Pass to Malone. Here's Leaf. They get the rebound. And here's Murphy. He's currently averaging 26 points a game, a consistent threat. Here's the doctor. They shoot again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's Money. 5 points in the game. Rebounded by Virginia Beach. Malone's got rebound number 11. Pass to Jackson. Launches a three. Cranes the triple. Jackson's got 8 here in this quarter.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Here's baddest one. The three. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Leaf, that's good. Leaf's got 17.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's baddest one. 28 points for him. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. He's got 6. Virginia Beach leading by 22. Pass to Malone. Outside Murphy. Knocks it loose. And they're on the run. And yep, it's good. Now Jackson. Give him 8 points now. Here's Leaf. Down low. Here's the doctor. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Pass to Money. He shoots it. Drained it for 2 points. Money's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Floats one up. Got a hand on it. Here's the doctor. Outside Murphy. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. Murphy's got 21 points in the game.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Out of bounds. Virginia Beach ball.
Toronto making a switch here. Graham's checked in. Virginia Beach leading by 22. Jackson surveying the D. Outside Murphy. Puts up a 3. Rebound Toronto.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Here's Money. The 3-pointer off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Murphy attacks. Pass to Higgins. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Graham, still without a bucket. Pass to Battiswan. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam!
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Jackson, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Virginia Beach.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Hart's checked in for Toronto. And so he makes both from the line. For Toronto, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Pass to Money. Right side Hart. And there's 1:45 left in the third. Graham misses.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Murphy passes to the Doctor. And that one is hammered home.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Toronto has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Pass to Battiswan. Picked it. Jackson on the wing. 10 points for him. Right wing. The Doctor, the pass to Murphy. Connects from downtown. Murphy's got 24 points.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Pass to Money. Looking to end the run. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area. Powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Can. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Virginia Beach. Outside Murphy. 24 seconds left in the third. They set the pick. Inside. Here's the Doctor. Blocked. Fast break. Here we go. Graham, the pass to Hart. Here's Money. 3 seconds left. Can't capitalize inside. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's Virginia Beach running away with this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so here is Toronto. Graham, the pass to Battiswan. Rebounded by the Doctor. Well, Virginia Beach shooting a fantastic 57%. And for Virginia Beach, they've got Wiseman, and it's Houdini in a 2-guard.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Here's Baddest one. Pass to Jones. Shot clock